It's always a wonderful time. Tunes, both current and from the past. The Mott Community College presenting Mott, Motown, and More, the Legacy of Legends Lip Sync Show. We welcome to Good Morning Mid-Michigan, Lynetta Coney, president of the Foundation for Mott Community College. And you've been doing this event for a number of years now.
About 18 years. Can you imagine that? Almost 20 years.
It must be really popular.
It is, and people come to see a host of folks who they would, I guess, not expect to see on stage. They'd expect to see them at the doctor's office, in the boardroom, anywhere but on stage. But we take people and put them into a position where they take on a persona of some entertainer.
That's right.
And people pay to come see that.
That is wonderful. Again, 18 years, what a fun tradition. So tell us, how does this work? Like you said, you gather folks from the community to participate, but what's really behind this event?
So let me just say that we do this as a big party, but the undergirding principle is to raise money for students at Mott College. And we have what is called the Centennial Scholars Fund, which goes beyond tuition, books, and fees. It does pay for that, but it pays for those other circumstances that students are faced with. Students don't have car fare, they don't have money to pay for child care, they don't have money for dental or health care. We are helping students in a holistic way. And so while this is a party with a purpose, the purpose is to make sure our students are successful.
All right, we're looking at some video from years past. Oh my goodness. It really is a good time. It really is a good time. What do you think the audience gets out of this?
Well, I think firstly, they enjoy seeing the individual who's doing something that they would least expect. Because over the years we've had like the president of the college, we've had people, like I say, from the business arena, and then when you go in you might see, for instance, there's a neurologist that's going to perform this year. You would expect to see that person in the examination room.
On their best behavior.
But there's another side to every person. And so what we do is we have a professional choreographer.
Oh, wow.
Our cosmetology students do the hair, the makeup, and we have people advising on costuming. And so when we put people on stage, they are on stage with a pristine act with a lot of confidence. And then you might even think you're looking at the real performer.
Wow, so you go all out. You are setting them up for success.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
wonderful. Well, and, you know, back to that all-encompassing approach, you know, why is that so important from your perspective on giving folks a chance to succeed with their education?
Well, we know that the way that you thrive and I should say the region thrives is through education. If you're not educated, if you don't have those basic undergirding educational credentials, you're not going to thrive. And so it's our commitment at Mott Community College to take students where they are and move them through onto maybe the four-year institution or maybe to gainful employment. And so it is our quest to make sure education is at the top of their list. And so that's why we do this. We do it in a fun way. Now, people are used to coming to events, and you might have a sit-down dinner. And let me say, we're doing a sit-down dinner prior to this.
Nice.
But I'll tell you that part is sold out.
Okay.
We're going to be at the Culinary Arts Center first, and then we go over to the Capitol Theater. Tickets are still available for the concert and the after party.
Okay.
And I'm so grateful to FIM and for the CS Mott Foundation who's helping us with this event. And so our culinary arts students are going to showcase their wares at the beginning. And I said we're sold out there, but we're not sold out at the Capitol.
Wonderful. So you heard that. Tickets still available. When and where and how can they go?
So it's this Friday and it's May 16th. We want you to go to www.mcc events online, or you can go straight to the box office at Whiting Capitol.
All right, wonderful. You don't want to miss this show. Again, it goes to a great cause. And I've told you before, you'll get me one of these years, I promise.
Okay, I'm looking for you next year.